Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is Sunday, March 8th. I'm leaving work. It's about noon, just a little bit after noon. Not as warm as they said it was going to be. It's 50. They said it was supposed to be about 10 degrees warmer. Maybe later. How'd everybody fare sleeping, get one less hour of sleep last night? I did okay. I just, told Alexa what time to wake me up, but there were a couple of gals at work that came in more than an hour late because they overslept or didn't set their clocks. Where I don't have anything that I need to set. Everything for me on my end is digital, so my phone automatically changes, and Alexa changed. So anyway, I had to switch the time in my car, but other than that, I'm all set. I'll tell you what, I'm pooped. We were madly busy this morning, and I'm pooped. I feel like I'm kind of getting a UTI or maybe a bladder infection. I hope it's not a kidney stone, because that's the way it kind of feels. But kind of feeling a little bit of pain like I did when I had kidney infection. I'm going to drink a lot of clear liquids today. It could be I just drank too much coffee this morning. So, drink a lot of clear liquids today. See what happens. So I ate breakfast at the hotel. I had 2 hard-boiled eggs. I did have another cup of juice. I had a cup of half cranberry, half orange juice. And what else did I have? Oh, I had taken an orange in with me. And then I took my fat-free half and half for 2 points, but I'm going to add an extra 2 points because I did have another cup of coffee with some of the real half and half. So I'm counting 4 points for my coffee this morning. And I think I'm going to count 4 points for that juice too. So 8 points so far today. When I get home, I'll actually sit down in the tracker and see how much that juice was. I know it has points. I ate a little bit too much yesterday. Not point-wise, but maybe salt-wise or carbohydrate-wise, because my scale was up again this morning. Nope, not going to happen today. So I'm going to be very conscious today of what I'm eating. I had kind of wanted to go on that long walk today. I don't know if that I'm going to. First of all, I'm really tired. And second of all, this wind that we have, it's really whipping around. And the wind is cold. Even though the temperature is 50 degrees, the wind is cold. So maybe I'll come over here to the park later today. It doesn't look like there's a lot of people there yet, but church really hasn't gotten out yet, so. Anyway, and I really need to straighten up my living room because I have, I was sorting through papers yesterday and getting stuff together. I have everything done that I need to sort, but now I have to put it all away. So that's kind of my plan today, and I want to run the vacuum. And I'll probably take a chicken breast out of the freezer to have for dinner tonight. And or I might make that stuffed cabbage. Maybe that's what I'll do today. So when I made stuffed cabbage with ground beef, I would put rice in it and onions, and you had to mix up the rice and the ground beef and the onions, and then stuff the cabbage. So I'm not going to put rice in it. I'm going to put an egg in there to see if that binds the turkey together a little bit. See how that. I'm going to do it in my Instant Pot. So I need to soften up the cabbage a little bit, and I'm probably gonna maybe steam that in the Instant Pot first, and then I will make the cabbage rolls. So maybe that's what I'll do today, because once you make them, then they freeze well. I use my homemade tomato sauce with it. Sounds good. Like I told you yesterday, you know, I like corned beef and cabbage, and I am half Irish. So my grandmother was a Fitzgerald. Matter of fact, my son that lives in Oklahoma, his middle name is Fitzgerald. So I am Irish. I don't drink green beer. I don't go out drinking on St. Patrick's Day. And I do like corned beef and cabbage, but I'm not gonna make it. I did watch a video yesterday on how to corn your own beef. So, and it takes about 9 days. If I started it today, I'd have it done by St. Patrick's Day. But number one, I don't have the beef. So, no. And apparently, you know, you don't need to buy a real expensive cut of beef, you know. She suggests going to Aldi's and buy it up when it's on sale. Buying a brisket when it's on sale. So you don't need to buy the most expensive cut of meat to corn it. But it takes about 9 days, and you have to kind of flip it in the brine every now. All this is brined meat, really. So I don't know why they call it brined beef or corned beef instead of brined beef. There's absolutely no corn in it. So I'm going to go back and watch that video, though, because I thought it was interesting. And then what she does is she cans it. After she corns it, then she cans it. So she can just pull it off the shelf all year long and have corned beef. So I think the next time I see, you know, beef on sale, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll try it and see how it turns out. I'm trying to get more diversified on what I'm stocking my shelves with. You know, usually I just do, you know, like vegetables, fruits, and soups. And I did the chicken this year, and that was the first time I'd ever done the canned chicken like that. I did do beef stew last year, but I ended up giving that all away. But, you know, canning meat is so simple that I'd like to start doing more of that. You can even can ground beef. I'm not sure about turkey. I don't know why you couldn't, but I certainly wouldn't want to can the 99% lean turkey, because you need the juices, you know, from the fat to flavor it and also to keep it moist. So just something for me to think about. I'm going to stop over here at the cemetery and pull off the Christmas decorations on my way home and get those pots off the graves. Because the grass is going to start greening up, and I don't want to have those pots there. Actually, somebody might have already pulled them off. Because I think by cemetery rules, we're supposed to have them off by the 1st of March. But I need to stop over here at the cemetery office next couple of weeks and just talk to them about the headstones, just to make sure I got all my ducks in a row with, you know, delivery and everything. And so, but I mean, that's nothing I have to do right now, because they're not going to be ready to be delivered until, you know, end of August, beginning of September. And I don't think they'll be placed on the graves until October, because they only do it like 3 times a year. But I need to let them know that they're coming, because they can lay the footer for them. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm right here at the corner where the cemetery is, so I'm going to pull in there and get those out. I was going to come over here yesterday, and then I just got too worn out. This is going to be a busy week for me. I don't know if I told you this or not. Yesterday, I forget if I told you. that I had an issue with going in on Wednesday this week. Actually, I have to check today to make sure my schedule is changed in the system. And he gave me Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, 5 hours each. So I'm working all day at the hotel tomorrow. Well, I'm working in the morning, and I need to go in early because Monday mornings the guy seems to get confused with what he has to set up. So I'm going to go in there early tomorrow morning, and then hopefully I'll be out of there by noon. And then I go to Walmart at 3. Same thing on Tuesday. Going at 6 a.m. to the hotel, and I work at 3 at Walmart. So I'm not sure how much recording I'm going to get done until maybe Wednesday. Wednesday I am off both places, but I have that meeting with my attorney, which is why I had to talk to him about Wednesday, because I thought my meeting was in the morning. It turns out it's in the afternoon, and I know this one is a long meeting. So yeah. And then I'm off at the hotel Wednesday and Thursday. So Thursday I have all day off, and then Friday I just work at Walmart. So anyway, well, that's a pretty one. That's a new headstone that was just laid. Oh yeah, those pots are still there. They're looking pretty darn nasty. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. I'll show you what I have for lunch and dinner today. I'm just having a little snack before I fix my lunch. This is one serving of the bite-sized white corn tortilla chips from Kroger. 4 points for the tortilla chips, 0 points for the salsa. I haven't added up all my points yet today, so I'll let you know next in my video. Alright, for lunch I'm just having a vegetable medley. This is stuff I picked up at the farmer's market yesterday. I'm making stuffed cabbage for supper, so I had cabbage left over. So there's cabbage in here, onions, carrots, a little bit of salt and pepper, and some spray butter. This is all 0 points. Wanted to pop on here real quick before my son gets here. I made stuffed cabbage tonight. It's a 0 point stuffed cabbage that I'm having with 0 point green beans. I did have some potato chips that I made in my air fryer. 1 point for 1.5 ounce cooked potato. That's what they weighed out at after the air fryer. So I made my stuffed cabbage a little differently. I normally make it with ground beef and rice. I just made it with ground turkey, which was 99% fat-free, so it's 0 points. And also it has some onion in it and an egg in the mixture. That's what my filling is. 0 points for that, 0 points for the cabbage. I made this all in my Instant Pot too. I softened the cabbage in my Instant Pot and then made the cabbage rolls. I got 7 cabbage rolls out of a pound of turkey. Added some of my home canned tomato juice, which is also 0 points because all it is tomato. And also a can of tomato sauce that I made for 0 points. So the whole thing is 0 points. I threw some sauerkraut in there also, which is 0 points. So I'm having a 0 point dinner. I think I'm up to 13 points for today so far. I'll try to show you the stuffed cabbage when we eat it. I just texted him, said it's ready. Get your butt over here. He's not here yet. So he was going to stop at the store and pick something up for me. But anyway, that's what I'm having for dinner. Shortly after dinner, I'm going to have to go to bed. I have to get up early tomorrow to get into work early. It's tomorrow. The next 2 days are going to be brutal. They're just going to be incredibly long days. So this might be the last you see me till Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. So, okay, I just wanted to let you know that's what was going on, and I will try to show you my stuffed cabbage here in a few minutes. Here's my stuffed cabbage. I already cut it apart. It's just turkey meat with an egg and some onions. I topped it with some jalapenos. That's 1 point. The sauerkraut over here is 0 points. Everything else on the plate is 0 points except for the jalapenos. 1 point because they're the candied jalapenos.